Hey guys, I'm Ted, here to give you another fast fact, and for this fast fact, we're going to look at the 13th Amendment. Now, the 13th Amendment is the amendment that abolished slavery in the United States and all the United States territories. And it was a very difficult journey to get it pushed through Congress. Real headway didn't really become, really wasn't really undertaken until after the election, after the representatives took their seats in, well, a little before they took their seats in 1865. The Senate passed a joint in their chamber. They passed a joint resolution for the abolition of slavery. The Republicans have been working on it for quite some time. On April 8th, 1864, they passed the amendment, the 13th Amendment, in their chamber with a vote of 38-6. It failed in the House of Representatives, 93-65. Maryland and Missouri were actually spurred to write new constitutions, new state constitutions that abolished slavery in the wake the fact that it passed in the Senate. Everyone expected that at this point in the war, everyone expected that the United States was going to win. When they went ahead to rewrite theirs, it was after November of 1864, so it was after Lincoln had won re-election. This was all coming in the aftermath of Atlanta, Mobile Bay, and of course the Shenandoah campaign of Philip Sheridan. All three of those forces went in, achieved great victories, propelled Lincoln to a second term, and the Republican Party as a whole did very well in the election of November of 1864. They were going to have a clear-cut majority, so these were going to happen. This wasn't something that could be fought off. This was going to be a reality very, very soon. But the Democrats in the House, as I noted earlier, the Copperheads vehemently opposed everything relating to African American. They had a deep and general hatred of them, and they fought hard against the passage of the 13th Amendment. When in January of 1865, and to be exact, January 31st of 1865, the House passed their version of the bill with a total vote of 119-56. They barely eked in with the 2/3 majority. They barely eked in, and this is coming on the heels of their earlier attempts to pass it, which failed 93-65. Lincoln and a number of other moderate Republican leaders had worked their magic on a couple of the lame duck Democrats. A few of them Copperheads. They worked their magic on them, and they got them to switch their votes to join the side of freedom, essentially. These men did so, and the amendment passed. African Americans, for the first time, have been permitted to view Congress from the galleries. And the moment that the vote came in, the moment that it realized that it had passed, emotions erupted like never before seen. Congress immediately adjourned. There was a tremendous outpouring of emotion. Lots of people openly crying, openly weeping. This was something that nobody thought would ever happen. And before the year's end, this happened on the 31st of January. Before the year's end, the amendment will be ratified and become law. The proposal will be ratified and become law. As Georgia became the 27th, and thus the state that satisfied the 2/3 rule, ratified it on December 6th of 1865. There you guys have it. It's a very condensed and a very quick rundown of the 13th Amendment. I hope you guys found it enlightening, informative, of course, and insightful. As always, hit like, subscribe, and comment, and let me know what you guys thought about my quick fast fact. As always, I am Ted, and I'll see you next time for another fast fact.